Hello and welcome to episode 92 of this Let's Play series. We are playing Thea the Awakening. In the last episode we have built a mithril mine. This mushroom camp is our mithril mine, mithril camp over here. Let's just do this. Because I think I renamed it in the the new expedition screen, and it doesn't refresh. This way we can see it. And we brought back a bunch of resource here, so let's build some more armors and things. Enough for one set of armor. Let's try to get as many of these as possible and equip all of our people with them. Let's get her to do it. It'll take her 4 turns. I think she gained some crafting as well. Before it was 5 turns. Now, roasted meal is what we're doing over here. Baked meal we don't have any resources to do because we don't have any kind of grains. Maybe that's what we need to do, get a camp to gather grains. I mean, we do have a camp gathering mushroom. So to plan that out, that's not grain. I keep thinking that's grain, but it is not. There's really no grain nearby. There's some down here, I believe. Nope. There's grain down here. Camp here, get some grain and fish. There's no reason for us to go all the way up here to camp, because it'll just take 5 of us to reach it to retrieve resources. There's one thing for moonstone and mithril, but for grain, I don't think we'll do that. Yeah, so that's that. Of course, there's a lot of highs and things now. What I do want to do is to go and start to explore the other edges of the map. So we explored that edge of the map. I don't think we explored this edge of the map yet. So I do want to make sure that we get all the edges, and we'll go from there. Maybe we can pick up some more equipment on the way back too. Use these guys first. The wolves. The old giant's cave. Pretty good damage axe, but I think we can make much better
You
Something like
approach
that.
a group of giants, the planet next. The giants look perplexed, but your companion's words have an effect. The enemy leaves.
Take a look at this tower. We level again. Lots of traps and thing. Holism is good, I think. Metro camp. Part 2. Health is good, magic is good. Medic is good here too. Medic's always good. Okay. Not much else to do but to visit this.
You can see the outlines of a tall, single tower, but it is obscured by a cloud of unnatural darkness. The strange grey veil fluctuates, like waves on a stormy sea. If you are to make your way to the tower and discover its secrets, you must first face off against this darkness.
I don't think we've seen this before, so let's study the dark
You
veil.
know enough about magic to figure out that the darkness is actually just an illusion, left here most likely by the tower's owner. There are 4 crystals buried around the perimeter to create the illusion, and so you believe the owner is not inside, as they would have had to set them up from here. You also feel the power of the enchantment weakening, thus indicating whomever set it up has not been back to recharge. You know how to deactivate the illusion, but there is always a chance of failure, especially if you don't have a lot of magic users.
Let's break the spell.
You spend some time battling with the mystical powers holding the illusion. You feel that with just one final push, you will break the spell for good.
Let's break it.
The illusion is broken. The menacing waves of dark energy quieten down, until slowly they disperse altogether. You now see the tower standing clearly before you. It is a tall, imposing, stone-built adobe, with only narrow slits for windows and a large set of ironclad doors. The top of the tower is shaped like a bony hand. The stones of the tower seem untouched by the curse of the darkness, perhaps due to the protective spell, or perhaps there is another reason.
Let's examine the
You
doors.
take your time examining the doors and realize there is yet another obstacle, some kind of mechanism protecting it from the outside. It doesn't look too hard to dismantle.
Dismantle it
As
then.
soon as you enter, you realize the tower is not abandoned at all. Within the tower, you are greeted by a familiar face of the old man you saw dying with your own 2 eyes. He sees the shock on your face and smiles. I do apologize for the parlor tricks, although what you experienced was not altogether a lie. I have mastered the arts of illusion to the point where I am able to project my own image in physical form. It is draining and doesn't last long, but alas, it did the trick. You see, I was trapped here for gods know how long, without means of escape. Only someone from the outside could have broken my prison. Thank you, friend.
Interesting. Well, you're welcome, I guess.
Now, no need to be snarky. I am grateful for your assistance, and in return, I shall allow you to leave my home in peace. One piece. The old man smiles, and even though he looks tired and worn out, there is an evil spark in his eye. As you look around the room, you realize that in the corners, hidden deep in the shadows, lie piles of what look like human bones.
Well, we don't like what we see then. He's evil and will attack.
The old man bursts into hysterical laughter and raises his hands, chanting something in a strange and harsh tongue. He steps back, and in his place, a horde of skeletons and undead bodies lunges at you.
Sage.
You defeat the Necromancer. When the old man dies, a dark cloud is lifted from the tower, as if a burden was taken away. You search the place and discover some valuables you can take with you, including many books. On the body of the man, you find an old letter.
That's cool. I don't think that's worth much, so let's dismantle this. Moonstone's good. And some of the people gain intelligence and folklore is nice. Let's read the letter.
I can no longer idly stand by while you indulge in your vile pursuits. I heard the screams of those you call experiments for the last time. My own soul is sullied, that I know, and yet I still cannot bear to strike down my own kin. I will do the only thing I can. I will lock you here and keep the world safe from your sick desires. May you find some peace in your madness during the centuries of solitude that now awaits you. Eternally regretful, your mother.
So I guess his mother imprisoned him. That is strange. Well, we've seen stranger things, I guess. Let's go back and deal with these guys. I guess that's what happened when... Let's banish. And we banish them. Let's just go ahead and dismantle all these. They're not very good, especially compared to what we can build now. Except for crossbow. We don't know how to build crossbow yet. Let's continue down this way. Well, we ran out. Oh, we can research something now. Deal with that. That's some food. Oh, finally built that. Okay. Let's just research granite, because hopefully we can use granite to build some of the other buildings. Eight sources of granite. Wow, nice. Need a moonstone's camp, so that's an option as well. We can gather some granite there and bring them back. Way down here, way up there. It's near our mushroom camp area, and that's back to the moonstone camp. Gather some granite here as well. So I have plenty of wood. And a lot of fruit. Let's just slowly gather some granite. It'll take what, almost 4 turns to get some granite. That's okay. Can always use more granite, because that's one of the primary building material. These guys are okay there. Let's head down this way. There's a land bridge here too.
You are ambushed by orc bandits. They are charging at you and don't look eager to talk about it. You only have seconds to decide what to do.
We can use tactic over here.
The orcs attacking you slow down a bit, and some of them hesitate for a moment. Your own orc comrade says they will not stop the attack, but you have now gained a decent advantage, so your next move will be easier.
Let's just form up.
Your formation worked, and you managed to push the orcs' main attack away. They see that their attack did not work as intended, and they stop and watch you. There are a couple of dead orcs to loot.
Let's go ahead. That's pretty good shield. Let's keep that for now. And we gain some blessing. Wouldn't counter attack, but let's not. It would be nice.
You fought well and have proven yourselves worthy warriors, so we will leave you be.
Let's go down this way and see what's over here. Another little nook. This is like a sandy
Your
beach
village
area.
is swarmed by the wailing wraiths. It is a force of pure darkness, a menacing wave of tormented souls who seek nothing but the destruction of all life.
Let's perform protective spell.
Those who know the mystical ways of magic create a protection spell.
Nice.
It holds much of the evil at bay, but you still need to fight or lives will be lost.
All of them gain some will. That's really nice.
Your willpower proves stronger than the malicious force of the wailing wraiths. This time, none of your people died.
That's really nice. And then Apollonia actually gains magic and folklore too. Certainly. Let's go back. I think that goes to this guy. Yep. Let's follow this contour over here. There's not much more on this side. So let's go back this way.
You fall through the ground into a dark and stale tunnel.
Look at
The
that.
fall was rough, but it is possible to make your way back up.
That was probably not the best place to
You
fall.
venture deeper and deeper into the tunnel until you reach a crossroads.
Let's go right.
You go to the right and you walk for what seems like forever. It gets dark.
Attack the dragon.
You have slain a dragon. Seriously, you have. But the whole cave now shakes violently. Time to move. You run as fast as you can towards the left tunnel, and it does have an exit.
That's nice. We get a lot of resources. Orcs. Take care of them. That is pretty bad. Let's dismantle it. That is pretty nice. Let's keep it. Let's let's just. Those are pretty decent. Let's keep that. That's pretty decent as well. Let's keep those. So I'm just going to follow the coastline over here and see if we can find the edge
You
of
are
the
set
map.
upon by a small group of rugged-looking dwarves. Their faces are scarred as the lead
tough.
dwarf spits and grunts at you.
This dwarf.
Your men stand firm, showing off their strength and confidence. The dwarf leader
It's a
listens to
mithril.
you, then speaks.
Today you shall eat.
Share some food.
You share a meal by the fire and exchange stories of woe and victory.
Leave. So lots and lots of food. Let's continue on. Let's go down this way. I think that's hopefully another edge of the map.
You see the skies darken and the air getting heavy. The wind picks up and thunder strikes. Strange,
Try to
you
figure
realize
what's going
very
on.
quickly that you must have stumbled upon a territory claimed by the wind demons, the Vili.
Banish them.
You know the right ritual. The ritual worked, and the Vili shriek in pain and run away from you. One of them is struck by the magic so badly that she turns into a pile of precious stones that fall beneath your feet.
Not only that, we get some magic intelligence, which is nice. Okay, these are Viglude.
You approach a group of giants, and you have just enough time to figure out the best approach.
Let's just tell them to go.
Palathnik steps up and prepares
away.
to speak to his king. The giants look perplexed, but your companion's words have an effect.
There's no fish here together, so let's. Here we go. Nope. Take care of these guys. That's actually pretty decent for light armor, so let's keep that. Let's do a social one for fun. Pretty sure those are worse than what we can build. That looks cool. Keep it for now, but pretty sure we'll disassemble it. That looks pretty cool. Lots of gold stuff. Some more gathering. I don't think we've been down this way yet, so let's continue on. Some coal and wood, not worth gathering right now, not for us anyway. Spider, come attack our Stoyer. Let's go down this way, see what we can find. I do think this is the edge of the map, pretty much. Can we go anywhere? Some treasure over here and some more land over here. Out movement. Some granite over here. Let's gather some granite. Then we get to 400, which is 2 thing of it. Don't think you can get to 600, so.
You notice a faint glow amongst the forest shrubbery and discover luminous wild mushrooms growing in a perfect circle. These shrooms could have many uses, either as medicine or just food. But you do have an eerie feeling when you know this circle is a sacred place for forest spirits and guardians. It is not wise to anger them. The forest goes eerily quiet, and a faint whisper floats in the wind.
Why should we grant you any boons, human?
Well, children are here. I'll resolve.
You lay out your case before the forest, and for a while you consider if there is anyone listening. But finally, one of the trees reaches out to you, bearing gifts.
Excellent. Let's go ahead and break camp. Oh, there's more nests down here. That's pretty nice. Let's keep that.
You come across the ruins. You rummage through the
Search and fight.
You beat the enemy and find a hidden stockroom nearby.
Let's go ahead and take this. And then we head down this way. And everybody level again, which is nice. More medic for the rat. The more medic we have, the better. Just help us whenever we have wounds and things. Perceptions are good. Divinations is good. Okay. Go ahead and attack these guys. That's better than nothing, so let's keep that. There's a flute. That's pretty nice. We're out of movement again. Okay, it does not look like we can go anywhere.
You come across the ruins of... As you search the ruined city, you beat the enemy and find a hidden stockroom nearby.
Disassemble all these things. So let's go back up this way. So it looks like we get to the southern edge of the
You travel
land
through
here.
the hills in search of resources, and you come across the remains. The two
Do
orcs
anything
speak
rash.
together in a forest. The
Work
orc
together.
woman frowns.
Convince,
The conversation goes well. Inside the vault, you find a supply. You
share.
share the spoils and sit by the fire with the orcs. There is an awkward distance between the groups, but it is certainly progress.
Let's
The
go ahead
orcs
and
get
say
up.
sorry.
Fine. In that case, I shall give you one of my workers instead. He's truly a pain in my existence. If you...
One of the orcs you have not noticed earlier steps up and stands by you. His head is hanging low. He's much smaller than his warrior friends, and yet he still seems like a sturdy enough fella. The other orcs grunt something to him, and he nods to them. Then they all leave. The orc speaks in your...
Let's leave. So we gain 1-1 in the mushroom camp over here, which is nice. Let's equip him or her. I think that's a her. And we already named one Otreka. So let's name her something else. No, it's terribly inventive names there, but get her that. $13.8. It's a little better than that one. I need to get like armors and things and arm her as well. Oh, we need to get her doing things. Let's go back up this way.
As you look around and admire the world, you see something of interest in it. You spot some smoke, as if coming from...
Continue on. Suspicious house way over here. Oh, it's not that far, I guess. Or Sierra. Let's just get more mushroom.
You discover the ruins of some great old city. Whoever resided in these walls is long gone, yet many buildings still stand tall and proud.
Let's use magic.
The magic surrounding... You fight off the dark magic which binds this city, but you know that it is only temporary. You
That's
sneak
interesting
in
stuff.
and remain safe. You scour several buildings and find nothing.
Excellent.
You come across the ruins of an old... As you search the ruins, you beat the enemy and find a hidden stockroom nearby.
And then let's go and visit the cave, I guess. There's nothing here to gather about. There's also a grain over here. That's where we can go and get some grain for baking. Let's just banish them.
You approach a group of giants, and you have just enough time to figure out the best approach.
It's intimidating.
The giants look perplexed, but your companion's words have an effect. The enemy leaves, and even abandons some bags behind them.
Let's do some trickery, see what happens. Just to spice things up a little bit. Go across. Well, we managed to avoid all these guys.
You find the remnants of a great old city in ruins. The mysteries it holds could be vast, but beware. It looks as if the dead walk in great packs inside.
This is a forest goal search now.
You are about to move some rubble that obstructed an entrance.
Find some rock.
You beat the enemy and find a hidden treasury nearby.
These are pretty decent.
You gathered your loot and were about to leave when a hidden chest dropped from the ceiling. Inside, you find yet more treasure.
That looks nice. Enchanted bone and silver. So attack these guys. And end our turn here. There's a lot of rats. More rats. It's pretty decent, let's keep it.
You hear a scream of a child in the village. Everyone gathers at his house and they see the child's mother standing by him. Only his mother has been dead for weeks. As she turns her head, you see her face is pale and gaunt, her eyes empty and yet fixated on the child. When she opens her mouth, as if to speak, only a loud shriek comes out, revealing 2 sets of sharp teeth in her now unnaturally wide mouth.
Let's use animal blood to distract. We don't want to step back and might kill the child.
You know that this must be a striga, or strigoi, a demon risen from the dead, drawn to their loved ones.
Let's attack.
You defeat the strigas, cut off their heads and burn their bodies, then scatter the ashes in a river. That should do it.
So I guess we didn't lose any kid or anything. That's good. We're going over time. Let's search this location.
You find the remnants of a... You are about to move some... You beat the enemy and find a hidden treasury nearby.
That looks nice. Silver and dry wood. That looks nice. Okay. Let's visit the suspicious house first.
The map leads you to the room.
Check for
You
traps.
check the door and
Enter the basement.
you enter the stairs to the basement.
Perform a
You know
ritual.
that the souls of the hanged, especially those who have taken their own life,
Challenge it.
you barter with the spirit, and the
taunt
ghost
it.
speaks in a cheerful voice. Thank you, stranger, and sorry I tried to kill you. Well, now that I am all good again, I will join you. You feel like this wasn't a question.
So we gain a ghost. It was ghost C last time, so now we have ghost D, I think. She can use one of these. No, she's not a two-handed warrior, so let's just use a regular thing and a shield. 16 shooting. $18, 17. Then we build some good armor. I think this is pretty decent. 2, 1, 2. Some bow as well. 12. Distraction, armor, divination. Ooh, that's too heavy. So we have one of these. One gathering. One gathering, one folklore. Here you go. She gains some more strength and she can oh, maybe we can put something slightly less on her. Like that. Let's make her an attractive ghost. There you go. Okay, and let's continue. That's pretty decent. Along the coast, but we are out of movement. So there's this area up here that we have not explored, but I think that is about it. So if we explore all this stuff, then we would have explored the whole map. So let's do that in the next episode, and it's called one here. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day. Bye bye.